Welcome to my channel. I'm Pam and today I'm with the amazing Charlynn Gwee. Say hi. Okay, so Chef Charlynn, or as you may know as Charlynn.
Is there a difference? Is there a difference? Now I'm curious. Okay.
Okay, so you may have seen her on a lot of my Instagram and Facebook page. Okay, and you may be wondering who she is, why is she always in Bangkok? Okay.
You will find out in a while.
You find out in a bit. Okay, so why don't you start off by introducing yourself?
Alright, hi everyone. My name is Charlynn. So as you may know, I come to Bangkok quite often to assist chefs as well as to conduct classes at your sessions. So that's how I get to know Pam. Alright, so my main job is I actually do a couple of things. So first thing first, I'm actually the brand ambassador for KitchenAid, East Asia. So I actually do their product trainings, I do their R&D, I do their product demos and stuff like that.
But you know Kenwood is better, right?
Not really. I think KitchenAid is a lot better.
Where do you conduct classes?
I conduct classes at like Mayor, Pun Huat. So I also work with Pun Huat. I work closely with Silicomark with Pun Huat. So we actually work on molds, like different kind of molds, working on new molds design, working on recipes for Silicomark as well. And I also do like product demos for President. So for any brands that comes up with like new products or require me to work on some new recipes for them, so I usually work with them on that.
You may mostly know her as this like fierce or stern chef, right? Whereas really she's like a little kitty cat. Okay, as you can see. Meow. Okay, so in this video, I'm hoping that I could unleash some of her, cat qualities, so that the whole world can see that she's not as scary as you think she is, right? No, she's not. Okay, why don't you tell us, or why didn't you tell them about how you first started?
Alright, so I haven't been baking for like a really long time. So when I was in uni, I just really got really bored with like school. I obviously didn't like
studying. Because she wasn't studying.
Yep, not at all.
Yeah.
Just studied enough to get done with my degree, and that was pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Parents, don't watch. Okay.
You're not
Mr.
watching.
and Mrs. Gwee, you're not watching this.
I'm sure they will.
Okay, so she wasn't studying a lot, like she said.
So I started baking just for fun and to pass time. So as I was baking, I was actually like blogging down the recipes just to keep track of things that I've tried or like,
And did you know how to bake before that?
All this while I could cook, but baking for me was something that I would do it once in a while with my mom. Like every Chinese New Year, like Lunar New Year, we would actually make like pineapple tarts, but that's the only thing I make and nothing else. I got pretty lucky, I would say. Like I got contacted by Mayor initially just to be their product demonstrator for like their new products, to work with recipes with them with KitchenAid and stuff. So that's how I actually got my foot into the baking industry.
So how did they find you? Did they ever tell you like how they found you?
Yeah, I eventually asked them and they told me that it was one of their marketing personnel who actually saw my blog.
Wow.
And at that point of time, I got like this new KitchenAid from my dad as a present for like pre-exam present. Just like a bribe to make me study.
Sure.
Yeah. No, I did. Yeah, so they like I was blogging with like pictures of KitchenAid inside as well.
Like you finished your uni, then you came home, and then you just started working for Mayor.
Yeah, that was my first job in this like baking industry.
Okay, and then from there, what happened?
That was the first job I have, and I'm still with them right now. So after that, I got into production. I was working with one of this baking school in Singapore, so that's where I started teaching. So I was actually really lucky, like the boss actually gave me the opportunity to like teach as well, to do production and things that I've never tried before. So that for me was like really new and interesting.
So did you find the job or did he find you?
He contacted me online.
Okay.
That's how I managed to get all my jobs. To just get contacted online all the time.
So he contacted you and they started working there. And how long were you there for?
I was with him for a good like 1.5, almost 2 years.
Okay.
So it was something very like new to me, but it was challenging in the sense that I got to do many things that I have not tried before.
And you learned a lot from
I learned a lot from him.
Right? Good mentor, chef. Okay, so then you went on to production.
Yeah, so when I was, so after I finished the job, after I left this job at this bakery, there was actually one of my students who actually went on to open a new bakery. So he actually got me over to head his pastry and vernoserie team, just to help with the setup and stuff. So I was actually there for maybe less than a year. I was pretty much there just to help him with the setup, not so much like a long-term kind of thing, to do with like recipe testings, R&D and stuff. And after a while, I think, like for myself, I think I get really bored when I do like the same thing all the time. So that's where I decided to go freelance and just do things that I like. Yeah.
So what do you think about freelancing in Singapore, right? Okay, just in case you're wondering, she does not live in Thailand. Okay, she actually lives in Singapore.
Yes,
right?
for the 5,000th time, I do not live in Thailand. Like everyone that has seen me have been asking me this question, do you live in
She
Thailand?
does not have a house here yet.
You'll find out soon enough if I do have one.
Okay, so what do you think of the like freelancing as your profession?
But I guess for me, I can't really stay in one place and do the same thing like over and over again. So I guess this is something that when I decided to do it, of course it was fearful for me at first, just because you don't know what the future prospect might be, and just the thought of not having like a stable income and just having to pick just small jobs along the way. But I guess for me, I think I got pretty lucky in the sense like I have been pretty alright. I'm not great at it, but pretty alright with freelancing so far. So I think I would say I'm pretty lucky with it.
What do you enjoy doing?
What do I enjoy doing? I actually like taking pictures a lot, like photos of
what?
Nature. Just proper pictures. What are you thinking?
So you like taking photos of nature?
Like proper nature. Like I used to travel a lot with my grandfather to just go to like China or like places like that just to take pictures of just for like scenery, holidays and stuff. I like driving.
She likes driving.
Just aimlessly driving.
And she's a shit driver.
No, I'm not.
She never indicates when she wants to stop and park.
No, it's because Singapore's like car park and roads are like nice and civilized.
Do you play instruments?
No, the only instrument that I can play is nothing.
She just play on her tiny little violin. When she feels sorry for herself.
And I feel very sorry for myself. I guess I like good food.
Yeah?
No, I like eating, but just good.
Are you a picky eater?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. I would love to think that I'm not, but obviously she thinks
Okay,
I am.
Okay, tell them what you don't eat.
Okay, I don't eat coriander, parsley, spring onion, garlic, raw garlic and onions. That's normal. I'm sure like half the world doesn't eat any of this, right?
And celery?
Yes,
You don't
like I don't
celery?
mind like
You don't like
stir-fry.
raw vegetables?
No.
No. And she doesn't. What don't you have? You don't like chicken with freezer smell?
Yeah.
Okay, she doesn't really eat pork that are in large bits and chewy. And you're particular with your beef, right? And there's just certain kind of fish or shellfish that you don't eat. So
That's still not being picky though. No, it's not. I'm sure you can agree that it's not being picky. It's just being like very slightly picky.
why don't you tell us about your heritage? Like your inspiration.
Family, like my maternal side of family has always been like cooking. Like my grandfather is a really great cook. He actually comes from like he's actually a Hainanese, so he actually does like really good like chicken rice, chili. He used to be able to do like really good like simple bakes like butter cake and stuff. And it's one of those that it's not like one of us where we require like weighing scale and stuff. You just go like, and then it's
Right.
like good. I mean, it's not like hotel standard, but it's probably like one of those that you want to eat. Yeah, and so like I used to hang out a lot with him in his house. So when he was like cooking and baking or whatever, I'm always like around the kitchen. So I think that's one of the reasons why I actually like cooking.
She was always there to steal the food, obviously.
You know who steals the food. Ask the students.
So basically, I found out that she has this like secret passion for cooking Hainanese food. So that is why we're doing a class next year, right? So we decided to do like a dim sum and Hainanese food kind of class next year. So stay tuned, you know, that will be really interesting. Why don't we ask some questions, okay, that are completely career unrelated.
Okay. Not sure.
Okay, so just for fun, just to find out what kind of a person she really is and whether or not I still would want to hang out with her or not.
Maybe not after this interview.
If you have to be a food item, what would you be?
Oh my god.
Just pick something.
A food item?
Yeah?
I don't know. Like maybe a A5 Wagyu or Kobe beef.
You want to be what was the first thing?
A5 Wagyu.
A what?
A5 Wagyu.
Oh, okay. Like Wagyu beef.
Yeah, or like Kobe beef. Well, at least people would appreciate your worth before eating. It's not like one of those like chicken, like okay, just go be a chicken.
Hey, don't diss the chicken.
There's nothing wrong with the
Diss
chicken.
the chicken. Okay. So, what do you prefer? To be stranded in a very, very hot.
Is this hot when you say hot like 3 times?
Desert. Or in a really, really small, like very small island where there's like nothing on it.
Nothing as in like
nothing. Just
not
one
even-
coconut tree.
maybe an island with nothing. Hey, at least there's coconut tree. You could just get some water and some flesh. It's alright.
What are you gonna eat?
The coconut flesh. And you have coconut water.
But what if it's high tide and then the water will come up and then you drown? Would you climb the tree?
I don't think I can climb the tree. Although if I really want to, I'm not sure if I can.
Okay. So, what if you had to pick one superpower, what would it be?
To keep constantly cool, as in like cooling all the time. It's so warm. I need to be like some sort of like a polar bear sort of ish temperature. I'll be fine.
Like, what is your worst pet peeves? Like, what can't you stand?
I'm pretty impatient by nature. Is she? Oh, it's for you. It's for you to tell them, not me. I can't be like, oh no, I'm like really great at all the times and just amazing. No, I'm just kidding. That's for her to tell you. Pet peeve. Yeah, I'm just impatient by nature, so I don't really like people to take their own sweet time to do things that are like mucking around unnecessarily for no reason. Like just get it done and over with.
Right. What is your most favorite ice cream flavor?
I have 2 favorite flavors right now.
No, one. Fine, 2.
2?
Okay.
Okay, I like this like really like chrysanthemum and cocoa nibs, and I recently like this like weird caramel ice cream. Like it's
That I made. It was like a completely like weird recipe that I made
No,
by
it's so
mistake.
good.
And she loves it.
No, it's really
It's
good.
so funny.
No, it's really good.
Okay, if you have to pick between a Toyota, what is the cool Toyota? What's the cool Toyota? CHR. And a tuk-tuk. What do you pick?
Of course, a car. Why would I pick a tuk-tuk? I just said that I didn't like being in the heat, and of course I'm gonna pick a tuk-tuk just to be like.
Okay. So, what would you rather have in your fridge? Coke or Pepsi?
I don't like either of them, but
You have to pick one.
Coke.
Is that like drinking Coke?
Yes, drink like
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. Yes, Coca-Cola.
Mrs. Gwee, if you're watching,
No.
check the fridge.
We don't even have Coke at home.
Better
Coca-Cola.
If you have to pick between swimming 100 miles and running for 10 miles, what do you pick?
Swimming, no running. No running, no trekking, no hiking, swimming.
She loves trekking up mountains, right?
Pretty sure, I'm very sure on that. Never been more sure in my life.
Okay, so final question. If you have to pick a profession that is not what you're currently doing right now, what would it be?
I've always wanted to do something that is like
Modeling?
modeling for the zoo. I always wanted to do something that like for good cause, like opening like a soup kitchen or something like that.
Like a soup kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh, for the
Like people. I always wanted to do something like that, but obviously never have a chance to.
Well, maybe one day you will. Sponsorship. You know who you are. We're open for any proposal. Okay, so I hope that you have had a chance to get to know Charlynn a little better.
I hope so.
In a good way. So in a good way. How's your schedule looking in Singapore?
Yeah, but mostly classes. I do mostly classes. Team buildings. I actually do quite a bit of team building. So that's it.
Is that like when you build team?
Yeah, I just build sandcastles and teams and. See, this is what I have to deal with all the time, right? Oh. You should feel sorry for me.
No.
Yes.
What is she talking about?
I'm sure they all know.
Okay. Anyway, so I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. I'm sure we'll have lots more opportunities to film with Charlynn. Bullying Charlynn is my hobby. Yeah.
I can vouch for that. Pretty sure it's true though.
Okay, so thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to go follow our pages. What is your page?
Charlynn Gwee.
Charlynn Gwee. Okay, you're on Instagram and Facebook. Okay, and you can follow me on pammyprat, or you can follow me on Sweet Obsession, BKK as well. Okay, so thank you guys. I hope you have enjoyed our video, and see you later. Bye. Bye.